go over on YouTube side now. I apologize for the YouTube audience. I totally forgot to even like go on streaming on this. I don't have like an automation. I just have to like click and then click. But you didn't really miss out on much on the podcast other than the actual intro itself. But we were definitely talking about some video game controversy here and there as far as like microtransactions, Nintendo being like really heavy on the, you know what, if you guys don't like it, we'll block it type situation. And now, what was this thing you want to share again? It was in the chats, right?
Amazon is putting out AI dubs of popular anime, and bro, the one they just gave the AI dub for No Game No Life is
Oh, like, oh no, it's just the thought of it is so bad, but I also kind of want to watch it.
I beg you, I beg you, look at it.
Oh man, I mean, I'll click on this. I don't want to like turn any audio on though, just in case.
Right.
Okay, so it's muted here. So whatever inflections they put on their voice, I can't even imagine. But this is from Otaku Spirit over on Twitter/X. Amazon's AI dub of No Game No Life is horrific. The random Japanese voice popping in and out is hilarious. No way,
Bro, you gotta see it.
Oh god, I don't know. I mean, I kind of do want to watch it anyway, but like, you know, obviously outside like pod, but it's yeah, that's what I was hearing about something about another show that an actual voice actor was talking about how like it was complete BS that this was starting to just happen over on Amazon side.
Yeah, like Amazon just started putting out AI dubs, and I was like, bro, this is so scuffed.
Oh, it was banana fish.
Oh yeah, I'd seen that too for Banana Fish.
Oh, dude. Are we cooked
I
as a
was like, bro,
generation? Are we cooked as a
this is so
generation of
scuffed.
anime dub? We're just like, I don't
It's
know.
like, bro, it's like let the official companies handle making the English dub with actual voice actors. AI ain't made for this.
Nah. Yeah, they're not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you know, I've been seeing like this clip before. It was always muted, but it was like, yeah, it was a shot from Banana Fish, I guess. That's
Yeah, like who's in the
crazy.
bar.
Yeah, at the bar.
I had heard a little bit of the voice, but I was just like, oh no. Dude, and the one that I sent you, it's so wild. You hear the original Japanese dub where it's like, oh, that sounds good. And then you hear like the oh yeah, and I'm going to show you.
just just kind of like just sprinkled in there. Oh, jeez, dude, that's interesting.
I was like, oh no.
You know what? That's a lot of news that people are gonna report on, and Amazon's got to respond like quickly about that. Who greenlighted that? I guess they wanted to save some money here and there, maybe cut some corners if they're the ones distributing like dub, but nah,
Bro,
that
like
wasn't the way.
the AI dubs is not it. If this is what it's currently at, no, it's not it.
I think it's solid for productivity, but it's just that's not the productivity you want.
No. I believe AI does have genuine uses, but
Mm-hmm.
I do think we're gonna need a lot more regulation
100%. It's super useful,
because
but because there's so much of an application of like where you can do things like that, like I unfortunately like really love that series of like the presidents duking out to each other while they're playing like Minecraft or something like that.
that's so funny,
It was
dude.
so cool whenever they talk about Sleepy
Like
Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
Like that's a funny bit for that one, just for the sake of content in and of itself. But like when you try to put it in like an official capacity, like a English dub for an anime,
For the memes, AI is so funny.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
But like when it comes to like you're trying to put this out as an official product, I was like, you need to stop.
Hmm. So rough. We there's some growing pains here and there. Oh man. Like I can't even imagine. Can you imagine if? Can you imagine English of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z?
I'm gonna have a stroke.
The Cell Saga specifically. And what if
I'm going to have a
what if
stroke.
Android 16 sounds exactly the same?
Android 16. These parameters are acceptable. Could you imagine it takes everything it takes everything from the Team 4-star
I was
dubs as a
gonna
source.
say the birds,
The
the
birds.
sky, the force, the birds.
But also the birds. Bro, like if it took that'd be so funny if it like for its source it just took everything from the Team 4-star dub.
No, what if it was like mixed in with like the official dub too?
Bruh, so
But it's
you
like
just get
it's just
Sean
married together.
Schemmel and then you get Masako.
Oh, dude.
All right, Gohan. All right, Gohan.
Oh no. And then nah, I guess the worst would probably be like if they outsource to a point where they use like all forms of like voice acting like from Sean into the like the clip, so that even includes
They bring the mammoth from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Or I was gonna talk about some like really to be buried outtakes of like the recording stuff, if you know what I mean.
Oh Jesus Christ, those.
I mean, like, oh no, Sean, this is gonna be a rude awakening again for both AI and Sean.
Let's just hope they don't pull from his comments about Vic.
Mm.
Here's the thing. I love Sean. I love his voice acting. He's a great voice actor. But even I'll say, yeah, that what he said about Vic, I was like, okay, that's a bit tasteless.
But yeah, no, I can't. Like, I'm even thinking about like, I think about Naruto dubs in the AI.
Rasengan.
Oh no, there was a for the memes, right? There was a kind of like an abridged like ad lib of like the Naruto, like the last movie Naruto, so the one where like him and Hinata like discover like the romantic feelings for each other and everything, and it's them just like in this like pool here, and they grab the water. Shikamaru is like, or no, Sai, like if you touch the water, you realize you don't get wet. Wait, hold up, what do you mean you don't get wet by water?
Wait, what do you mean?
And it was
If
so
you touch the water, you realize you won't get wet. I was like, my guy, it's water.
Naruto's over here like, y'all gonna really say water does not get wet? It cannot afflict itself with its own wetness. Like, no.
I mean, it is true. As much as you'd want to think that water itself is wet, technically it's not.
Oh no. I remember sharing that to Gabe. He's so upset with that. But it was so funny.
What Gabe got upset with it?
It's just because it's like it's a lot back and forth about this dumb subject.
I could absolutely see Gabe would absolutely do that for the meme. He would just go back and forth about that shit just cuz.
It's I don't know, but that was an instance of it being like really funny. So I can applaud.
I love those. Like I love the Sasquatch videos that were coming out of the AI from Gemini.
Oh god,
They didn't want to catch these hands.
I think there might have been some like for Arthur too. Now, granted, I think the voice actor would just be more than happy to lend like his voice for that, but still. Oh man, it's so funny. But TLDR, everybody, this is the AI for like Amazon dubbing is not the greatest idea.
It is scuffed.
Yeah,
the technology is not there yet. At least not the one they're using.
Not their model, no.
Because here's the thing: the Gemini AI, the vocal patterns and the animations and everything were extremely well done. I will give that. It was impressive for an AI. This, however,
put the fries in the cart, Amazon.
Put the fries in the cart.
Oh man. Double
put
check
the fries in the cart. Amazon.
Real quick, let's tangent off of that because I want to jump into this little topic. How was Thanksgiving, Mark?
Actually, was good. I got called out by my nephew.
Oh no, that's the worst. What happened?
Uncle Mark, yeah, yes, buddy. Why do you eat so fast? I was like, son of a.
Wait, that was the problem? Why do you
But
eat
he
so?
called out because, like, here's the thing. My wife has said that before. She's like, babe, why do you eat so fast? I said, like, I'm just focused on the task of eating.
Yeah, what's the problem about that?
I was like, why you eat so slow?
I I eat. I would like to say I eat at like a normal speed, if not slower, depending on how engaged in conversation I am. If I'm not, then I'll just focus on eating my food. And it's like, why
Oh
are they
yeah,
bugging about that?
you were over here. You've seen me eat. I eat fast.
You know what? I was trying to remember that time, but honestly, I was kind of focused on my own dish.
I was like, if I'm talking, I'll slow down a little bit. But if I'm not talking, oh, I am eating.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, Mark, we gotta get back together again.
For sure. As on top of that, one of the funny things, just watching Anaya try to use a pair of chopsticks.
He was trying. He was definitely trying.
Dude, he was trying his damnedest, but he just couldn't do it.
Mm, it was rough for him. I'll see if I can help him out later.
You got to give him the support.
I gotta show him like you gotta let that bottom one just kind of rest.
Like everyone, like I've noticed, everyone's got their own technique for using chopsticks. I had to learn it. Like even I'm still not perfect at it, but I can at least use it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I remember Gabe had to learn it just pure struggle.
How bad was it for Gig?
I forget the full like background, but obviously he tells it the way he usually tells stories. Is that he needed to use chopsticks to survive.
To survive?
If
Oh,
he
because
if
he's in the military. Because he's in Asia.
I think it was like before he actually went overseas, but it was just one of those things where like he would need to eat this, otherwise he would starve. So it's like,
They see.
but the problem is you can use your
I would think
hands
that would be
though
the case
too.
if
So
he's in Asia, where like your first thing is usually chopsticks, not silverware.
yeah, I think he learned chopsticks like really early on before he left. So he was telling me the story about how he had to learn it, otherwise he wouldn't be able to eat something. Granted, he could have.
That just blows my mind because I was like, bro, you grew up in a Hispanic household. Are you telling me there weren't any forks or knives or spoons anywhere?
I mean, yeah, obviously that, but chopsticks themselves—that's the issue.
But he says like I had to learn how to use them, or else I wouldn't have been able to eat my food. I was like, all you had was chopsticks.
Yeah,
Now I'm just curious as what situation this man was in.
I think it's just a mindset lock-in where it's like there's all these different like routes that you could have taken, but like right now, right in front of you, chopsticks and maybe like some noodle soup. So how are you gonna how you gonna scoop it up?
That sounds very Gabe, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I think yeah, if I recall, Phil knows how to use chopsticks. Um, Steffi too, because it was Korean barbecue when we were all hanging out together as well. So yeah, I think
Oh,
yeah they were all doing that, and I think yeah, and I at that time was still having troubles with that too. So
I don't know what me, David, and Tyler and Ben from the wedding. We went out for Korean barbecue last winter after the
oh,
wedding.
after
We
the
went
wedding, right,
we
right.
went yeah, we went out. We had some more Korean barbecue. We also split a bottle of soju.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that strawberry soju is so nice.
Mmm.
Only thing is, like, I am of the opinion that soju tastes so much better when you just shoot it because like the flavor stays very nice if you just shoot it. But if you drink it too long, you start to taste more of the alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it one of those that like the flavors and layers will kind of like they'll create themselves. They'll split them. They'll split themselves up.
Basically, there's also the on the menu now. Me and Judy went there actually. Like we went there for her birthday actually.
Oh, okay.
Uh, and we got well, we just got the usual food. But I looked in the menu; they have yogurt soju now as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, yoju.
Hmm. Yoju. Oh.
There was also the I remember Judy showed me yesterday pictures from her family's Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, an Asian Thanksgiving,
Oh, that sounds like fun.
and it looked good. The only thing that threw me off was the turkey.
What happened to the turkey?
My God, the head was still attached.
Oh, they play like that. Oh,
The Vietnamese.
you know, I like to say my folks are like pretty like heavily Vietnamese. I mean, they are first generation here. Yeah, we don't
Maybe they just roll different.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't do that.
Oh my God, trust me, like that, dude. I was like, why is the head still attached?
I don't know, man. We just like it. You look at it, just like audible sound effect.
Whenever we go to the, whenever we go to the Asian market, bro, you always see when the ducks are hanging, you always see the head.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, man, or like when we get it from the Chinese restaurant down there, like the duck, and you look, it's like, bro, I know no one eats this. No one eats the head.
I mean, you might be surprised. I don't know otherwise.
It's like, because I know whenever we get it with her family, that head is untouched. I never see anyone eat it.
I think it's more like decor. You just want to make.
I mean,
You want to make.
my mother-in-law is a very preferred part of a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to eat the turkey. She likes to eat the chicken's ass.
Interesting. Interesting.
Right. That's what my wife says. She's like, my mom likes to eat the chicken's butt. I was like,
I mean,
according to her mom says it's juicy.
Oh man, that's crazy. You know what's funny? I mentioned like how we cook things. Literally, this Thanksgiving we like kept it really just plain as far as like how we got the food. We literally just got takeout of a place that was offering like all the different like sides and like main dish orders for Thanksgiving. Just as a convenience. But then I think my mom made like green beans and then like some like soup like on side, but otherwise everything was just bought.
Green beans, very traditional. Okay.
Yeah. No, it was not bad.
Does she usually cook traditional, or does she put it like what my wife's family does, with like some traditional, but some just like original like Asian?
I think for the most part, our Thanksgivings like it can kind of depend here and there. But we typically go with like the I guess traditional Americanized like Thanksgiving.
Right. Because I know like they have a mix, like they have like some Vietnamese dishes mixed in as well, like different types of things.
Yeah. So that's actually
There's
really
one
cool.
Vietnamese dessert that my wife adores. Like they made that. She was like, "Oh, I want that."
Ooh, do you know what that is?
It's like this jelly that's got these fruits in it. I think
Oh yeah, I think I know those ones.
it's like those fruit cubes,
Yeah, I forget what they're
or these jelly
called.
cubes.
Damn. Yeah, I do remember those.
There's
Yeah,
a
those fun.
I think it's like a some sort of a ja maybe.
Yeah, you'll have to ask her about that one. But yeah, I do remember that. Having those like a
Yeah,
while back.
it's like they use these like fruit. They use these jellies and stuff like in it, and it's like in coconut milk.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, Judy loves that stuff. I tried it. It was all right, but the jelly cubes are a very interesting texture.
It is.
It's like I don't know if I hate it or not, but it's just odd.
Yeah. You definitely kind
It's
of
like the
acquired the taste
flavor
for it.
isn't bad, but the texture is just weird.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like just like old days of like getting like this like whole bin of them, like individual packs of like tiny jelly things. This kind of reminds me of.
Like, it's like the flavor's fine. It's just a weird mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm. I
There
don't
was
know.
that, and of course, like they always have it at her cousin's house. Like her cousins who are like on her dad's side of the family,
Hmm.
and like the funny thing is, I know their English names, but I just call them what they call them.
Hmm.
It's like her cousin's English name is Jennifer,
Mm-hmm.
and so she always introduces herself to me as Jennifer. But and I know that's her name, but whenever I refer to her with Judy, I always just call her Gonya,
Okay.
because that's what Judy calls her, so that's just what I call her.
Yeah, like, why not?
Yeah, Gonya.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Gonya was at the wedding.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and so was Judy's other cousin, Gotai.
Okay.
I know he was there with his new wife. I remember they had just gotten engaged when I went over there for New Year.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty soon.
That was like a year or two, I think, before the wedding.
Oh really? Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, we went there. We went there for Vietnamese New Year,
Oh, gotcha.
and we had good food. We played this game where it's like I think it's a Vietnamese game where you basically you put money down
Of
on
course.
something.
Of course. Say less. Say less. I think I
You
know
put
exactly.
money down on these animals.
Yeah.
Like on the animal thing.
Yeah.
And then you make a guess. Dude, I was getting good at it.
Yeah. You started weaponize it. We did something similar to that during like the one Hawaii trip. Like it was my first time seeing that type of game too, but it was like, of course they want to use their money for this.
I mean, would it really be a traditional? Would it really be a traditional old Asian person game if the money wasn't involved?
If it wasn't involved, of course not.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
If you weren't, congratulations, you played yourself.
That's what I've noticed. I noticed all the old games for the elderly of the Asian people. There's always money involved.
Mm-hmm. So,
they're about that hustle, man. They got to get that cash.
Yeah, it's about the money.
It's like how you say Happy New Year in Chinese. That is not Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's not Happy New Year. It's like, I hope you get rich, bro. I hope we make it out of here, bro.
I hope you get out the hood, bro.
This is too true.
It's the thing is, I've heard that one comedian. He's the one who really broke the shell on that.
Yeah, I know the exact one. I believe where it's like
he said that does not mean
Happy New
Year. That means I hope you get rich. He completely exposed it.
we pray to a money god. That's separate from Buddha.
I was getting ready to say it's separate from Buddha.
And I can concur. We have 2 different statues here at the home. One's for general well-being. The other one's for money.
Oh, your family also has the statues.
We also have those, yeah.
Yeah, because if you walk into Judy's parents' house, first thing you see, Buddha.
Buddha. Mm-hmm.
You see him, big tubby belly, doing his hand thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see, if you go further in, you see a shrine for her mom's mom.
Mm.
And you look around, of course, I think it's just a thing. Judy's mom goes to a ton of temples.
A haunted temple?
No, tons of temples.
Oh, okay. All right.
She goes to several Buddhist temples and a couple of Taoist temples. Because she was raised in Vietnam, but she considers herself Chinese.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
I think it's because from what we've gathered, I think her parents were originally from China.
I see.
So I'm pretty sure Judy, technically speaking, is half Chinese, half Vietnamese. But if you go in there, I look in the corner, I was like, of the house, I'm like, is that Guan Yu? And Judy's like, I don't know. I was like, how do I know more about this than you do?
You know, sometimes it depends on how you're raised. I can tell you that there's not a lot of things that I know about the culture. Yeah.
The funny thing to me is why do I know that? I play Smite.
Oh, you play Smite? That's right. That's right. And they say you don't learn things from video games.
It's like, cause she said her mom was going to this Taoist temple that's like, it's the temple of the goddess of heaven. I was like, Nuwa? I'm just like, hey, and they say video games don't teach you nothing, huh?
How about that?
I was just saying, goddess of heaven in Smite, that's Nuwa for the Chinese pantheon.
Smite's cooking. They know.
You know, I didn't know until doing my own personal research. I didn't know there was actually there actually was originally a Vietnamese pantheon with their own gods.
Yeah, I'd imagine there would be. I never really looked into that kind of stuff.
It's very interesting to read. I like doing that. I like looking at these different cultures and seeing like what they used to like believe before like the mainstream religions came into play.
Gotcha.
Look, it's just interesting to see like because like it's like mythology, so that's always interesting.
Yeah.
And so it's just like seeing what they used to believe and like how they like their own cultural things. It's like very interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'd be pretty into like learning mythology like in that sense in school instead of like just general like history stuff.
Yo, that's so real.
Yeah,
It's like here's the history was one of my best subjects, but I can't lie when I say that like mythology is just super interesting.
it's super interesting because it gets into like kind of the fictional sense, but it has like such a huge impact on like the culture too.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like mythology just hits different.
Yeah, I had a friend growing up in middle school and high school, loved God of War, loved it, and it was because of like the Greek mythology aspect of it.
Yeah, Kratos.
Ares!
Ares, you deny me my duty. I mean, on top of that, it's like God of War is branched into, of course, Norse mythology now as well.
Now, which is super cool. Hopefully, like, I remember the theory that people were talking about, like Atreus going into like Egyptian mythology, and I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like they could do a Smite. They could go all throughout the different realms of mythology.
I think that'd be pretty sick. I think they got it.
That would definitely be very interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but
like especially because like there's all the different there's just so many different pantheons.
Yeah. Actually, a real quick thing, kind of extend down to Thanksgiving. It's funny that we mentioned like how my folks were pretty subdued when it came to like this year's Thanksgiving, when the following day, which is yesterday, Friendsgiving, uh, Friendsgiving was everybody just like ordering like takeout stuff from fast food stuff from like the large assortment of like Baker's fries to McDonald's chicken 10-piece chicken McNuggets, and I was the only one who tried to like
bro,
go.
I will tear up some McNuggets.
Fair enough. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something different for mine. I can't just be like trying to create mac and cheese all the time. So I actually bought like a whole like bin of egg rolls because trying to make that right. Because that's I've seen my mom like actually make those, and that's a tedious bit of work there. But
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. I know this from experience, man. When you get an old Asian woman who knows what she's doing in the kitchen, bro, she'll make something bomb.
We can vouch for that. Man.
Like Judy's mom, like when she gets in there and she gets to working on something, bro, it comes out. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a cousin whose mom has like since like retired and has spent a lot of time just like going out here and there, just probably communicating, but moreover cooking a lot. And so whenever
Judy's mom is always in the kitchen, dude.
It's crazy, yeah. Like, I mean, maybe that's not all she does here, but like when like my cousins like have a get together, and it's usually at like our cousin's house. There's other reasons why we go there now, like too, but another reason is that she's willing to cook.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I mean, I think that's Judy's mom's like love language is feeding you.
Feeding you. It's not giving, unless the giving is food to your mouth.
Like that's how she lets you know she cares, is that she makes sure you're well fed and you're taken care of.
That is very nice, though.
Oh yeah, like when she noticed how much I like the chicken wings, she's like, I made you chicken wings. She said, I made you chicken wings. I know you like it.
I know you like them.
I was like, oh, she's so sweet.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, those chicken wings that she makes. Woo!
Damn.
It's been a while since she made those. I do miss those.
I do miss them.
I do like it's the thing is I also miss my mom's home cooking because I don't live with my parents anymore. But I do occasionally really do miss my mom's home cooking.
Uh, were you able to do
My
it?
mom is not my mom's not the most adventurous with food, but like when it comes to just making like the classic dishes she made growing up, whether it be Southern food, some Italian and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's like just stuff that like I remember like I made green beans the other night, just like your standard green beans, but like I made them in a way to where I took a bite of that and I got flashbacks because they tasted just like how my mom would make
Oh
them.
no, not the ratatouille.
It's like I was like, oh my god, it tastes exactly like how mom made them.
Isn't that a crazy sensation to have? It's something you tasting something and like it reminds you of like some home cooked stuff, whether it be like authentic or just like it was per a recipe. It just kind of warps you all the way back.
You're like, oh, that taste that brings back a memory.
Yeah, man. No,
And what is it you ask? Simple green bean, salt, pepper, drown it in butter.
whoa. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
bro, trust me. If there's one thing that my mom will do in her cooking, she's either gonna add a ton of sugar to her tea, or she's gonna put a ton of butter on something.
Ton of butter. Ah, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that'll do it. That'll do it.
I've told people, bro. It's like in the South, butter is a very crucial ingredient.
Man, dude. You know, I remember like I was helping out in the kitchen once, like a while back, about like making fried rice and how much butter you actually put into it.
Do you
And
actually put a lot of butter in it?
not a lot, yeah, but I just imagine what if I put a lot more butter.
I mean,
It's like the same idea, like like my folks don't go heavy on seasoning, so it's like, what if I add more of like the oyster sauce,
that's
or add more like
wild
much
to
more soy
hear.
sauce, or add a lot more butter.
That's wild to hear to me because with how flavorful Asian cooking usually is, you'd think there'd be a lot more seasoning on it.
It probably would be. I mean, it could be kind of different in my family case, but like I'm so used to their cooking, where you know what?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
convinced.
probably a lot lighter.
I'm because here's the thing. I've noticed at every restaurant I go to
Hmm.
when I get a fried rice, if I get a fried rice, and if I specifically get the shrimp fried rice, I
We
swear to God, they put MSG in that
They probably do. Yeah, like every time I
because it
have,
tastes
yeah.
so much better.
I think I mean, this is not to knock like my family's like cooking for it because that's just a different taste, but yeah, whenever I get like fried rice like outside of like my own like house setting, it's definitely a lot more flavorful. It feels a lot more salty. So I'm imagining like, oh well, this is probably not as good health wise, but it probably tastes amazing regardless.
That's just like the chicken fried rice is good, the
Hmm.
pork is good, but it's something about that shrimp fried rice that these restaurants are making that I'm like they must be putting more MSG in the shrimp one for some reason.
I mean, whatever like whatever gets the customers going, I say let's
Because
do it.
I take up because I eat it and I just want to keep eating more of it.
It's crazy. Oh, dude. Bill Katrina have to go through that with Gabe. A whole phase of like having like a particular appetite for something salty, something very sweet, and never vegetables. Never.
Let's be that one weird kid that actually does like vegetables.
I mean, all more power for them, for sure.
I think every kid is like. Here's the thing. I if there's one vegetable I always liked growing up, green beans and
Mm,
onion.
really, onion.
Oh yeah, I've always liked onion.
That's crazy. I think I was so bad with like vegetables. I we tried like a steamed like broccoli, and it was the hardest thing for me to like. It was the hardest thing for me to eat, but eventually I got past it. But yeah, like it was that and pickles.
I also don't like pickles.
I understand. Honestly, like I acquired the taste for pickles, but I don't really like to have pickles all the time because I know that's just there's not really a lot of value to that to me.
I think it's you more learned to tolerate the flavor of
Unless it's
pickles.
banh mi. Unless it's banh mi. The pickles aren't pickled like carrots and daikon have to go in. Have to.
Now, you see, I like the banh mi as is.
That was me when I was a kid. I did not care for like anything else, like even that and the cilantro and everything. Like I did not want
Because
any of that.
because here's the thing, cilantro to me tastes very. It's weird because I'm like I probably have the gene, but it doesn't taste. It's like a little soapy, but not overly soapy. If that makes sense.
Maybe I guess I'd
It's
have to
like
taste
it's not
soap
like
to,
overbearing. Like it's not like overbearing. Like my mouth is completely full of soap.
mm, I don't know. Like I also don't really like having cilantro a lot. Like that by itself is just kind of like a unsavory taste for me. But like if it is to kind of give a little bit of mintiness or like some freshness to like what's otherwise like kind of meaty and whatnot, then I think it's like a well needed compliment to that.
Right. I mean, for Judy's birthday, on Judy's birthday, we ate at her house with her family, and we before we went to the local strip mall,
Mm-hmm.
like, and we went to the place that the banh mi shop there, like this one that her mom likes to go to, and we ordered like 12 banh mi tut,
Okay, okay.
which is like for those who don't understand. Only reason I understand it is because I've been in this for 10 years. But banh mi tut is like like grilled pork sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because if there's one thing I found I really like in Vietnamese food, it is tut nung, which is just the grilled pork. It's so good,
100%, dude.
dude. The grilled pork. Oh,
The grilled pork. Ooh, so good.
I want to learn to make it. I really want to learn to make it.
It's essentially like taking like a whole layer of like pork, the skin and all, and then just like obviously adding, I think, the seasoning on top of it. I think you also like just poke a little couple of holes on like the skin like surface area, and then you just either oven bake that or you air fry that.
Right. I don't traditionally. Traditionally, I think that it's usually like grill. I think is what the traditional thing is.
Hmm.
But I do think what you're saying is like just probably just the easier and quicker way.
Probably, yeah.
But like I do know like at least the traditional way of cooking the pork in Vietnam, from what I've seen, is you make that small little ditch in the ground, fill it with charcoal, and then just spit roast it.
Whoa, that's insane. I respect that.
They just like they put it on like a rotisserie, they just spin it.
Oh, oh God, that's crazy.
It's like a they use like a suckling pig, which is like a smaller pig.
Hmm. Okay.
That's the other wild thing is going to the Vietnamese supermarket up where she is at the same strip mall, and then you see an entire roasted pig hanging.
They're committed.
It's because like I'm just sitting there. I was like, because I'm the white boy she brought home. This is new for me.
It's like bringing a newborn baby to a place. They're like, oh,
Oh, bro, you should
what
have
is
seen me.
that?
That was literally me when she took me to the international market for the first time. I was like,
It's world changing.
because I was like, whoa, look at all this.
Whoa.
Because it's just got so much different stuff that you never see at like the Western stores.
It's like that. It's like the Zenless Zone Zero reaction. Rachel, get over here. Look at this. Oh.
It's like I remember like you're starting to see more of that stuff in Western markets now because I think they're starting to understand there's a demand for it.
Yeah.
But of course, like when you look at I can guarantee you, I cannot go in any Western market right now and see like, oh look, a lamb head.
Oh, look, a lamb head. Look, it's the turkey head over there.
Oh look, cow liver. Oh look, cow kidney.
Yeah, I
Cow
mean,
heart.
cow heart. God. I mean, I think I've like the beef tongue, fair enough, but like everything else
I
about
was
like,
like,
whoa.
I was sitting here. I was like, I understand it's the culture,
Hmm.
but you don't have to eat everything.
Especially if it's blood.
I was like, it's a balloon, a developing duck embryo.
It's
I've
crazy.
heard, oddly enough, it tastes better than it looks.
I mean, it's a pretty low bar.
I remember seeing that and I was like, bro, I wouldn't be able to look at it and eat it.
Yeah, no.
It's like I feel like it's got to be a mental thing
Is one? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
because it's like you have to get over the idea of that you are eating a developing duck right now.
Nah, bro. I saw those feathers. I was like, forget this. This ain't.
You know, I've been watching a YouTuber like these. I've occasionally been watching this YouTuber called like Max the Meat Guy.
Fuyo? No, sorry.
Booyah! But Max the Meat Guy, like cause I watch him simply because like I like his videos where he cooks like exotic meat
Well, okay.
because that always interests me because it's meat that I've never seen or had before.
Hmm.
And like I saw a video yesterday. He did like the wagyu of every animal,
Whoa. Okay.
and like just seeing like the best type for each one, and like if it's better than just the standard one, if it's even worth buying.
I see.
And like, bro, you see some wild stuff. I saw like the wagyu of rabbit. I saw like the wagyu of tuna, which I mean, like beef
Oh.
and tuna. I can guarantee you, the best ones you're usually going to find are going to be from Japan
Hmm.
because like the Japanese tuna, the fat marbling on the fish is nuts.
Huh.
As is with the wagyu, and like the meat, dude, the meat per pound is going to run you so much money.
Hmm.
Like with the wagyu versions of meats, like the best you can get, it's usually gonna be like almost. It's at least gonna be like $40 per pound, up to over $100 per pound.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
But I won't lie, I do want to taste it.
But like, it's got to be good.
It's like I've seen also I make burgers from different animals.
Oh, interesting.
I remember he had made one out of kangaroo.
Whoa. Okay.
I've heard kangaroo is kind of good. I've heard that because I know they sell sausages made out of kangaroo.
Oh, interesting. I'm kind of like, ew. But then like, regular Franks are probably
Bro,
nowhere near getting better.
if you type into Google exotic animal meat, like I immediately got like
Me.
buy ostrich. I was like buy ostrich steaks. And bro, ostrich meat. You said me.
Yeah, I did say me. Exotic me.
Exotic me. But no, like ostrich meat is super weird to look. It's super weird just because it's like it. White meat like chicken. No, it's red.
Oh, it's red. Oh.
It's like beef. It looks like beef.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously we're kind of used to seeing like chicken uncooked and everything like that, and you have to actually like steam it until like it's not steam it, but you cook it until like it's white and everything on that. But you're saying that ostrich meat is like
yeah, it looks like beef.
It looks like beef.
Like red meat.
Oh, interesting.
It's very odd. You're like, what the?
Is this a really ostrich? Huh.
Well, it's like that's another thing that threw me off at the Asian grocery store. Well, I saw black chickens.
Like actual like
yeah,
their coat and everything.
Yeah,
feathers.
Yeah, the skin tone was dark and everything. I was like, what is it? It's like, oh, it's silken chicken.
Huh. Okay.
It's like a breed. It's a breed. I think it's from China.
Interesting.
It's like it's naturally just a dark chicken.
Hmm.
I said I didn't know there was a chicken that had this much melanin.
I don't remember seeing this on Animal Planet.
Trying to think outside of that topic. I was trying to think, is there anything big going on in the anime and manga world right now? I have been out of touch on what's going on this season for the animes that are currently airing right now.
That's fair. I was actually
I had seen clips of that one Kamen Rider show.
Oh yeah.
I have seen clips of that woman everywhere.
That woman everywhere? Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Being a Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Shoot, that reminds me. I haven't really been keeping up for the past couple days because I've been really lazy about it. Crunchyroll like will sign me out. They always do this intermittently. So you have to like log yourself back in, but I'm like, I don't really feel like doing all that right now. So this might be a good opportunity for me to just go ahead and like lock in and take care of that. But otherwise, oddly enough, I've been kind of catching up on my shows. But
I need to. I really need to.
I just have the issue of starting a new one.
I've just been lazy.
Yeah, I know, I get that. I've been kind of busy, but also kind of lazy to just kind of hop onto new ones. There was one
That's
that
literally me. I've just been lazy to hop on and just watch. I've just been lazy.
I
It's like
feel it.
I want to, but I'm just too lazy at the moment.
I feel that.
So, but I still read. I still read manga like every day.
Oh, that's fair. That works. You know that Crunchyroll actually has this like a whole tier for like for just like for manga actually. I was kind of curious about that too, but it's part of like the deluxe, or no, not the deluxe. I think it's part of the membership, but you actually have to pay for that other part of that membership, if that makes any sense. So when you
Oh,
at least
You guys gotta pay for the benefit.
yeah, pay for that benefit. It's it's really interesting to see that because let me see. Yeah, they have like monthly plans like fan to mega fan to ultimate fan. And then they have like annual ones for each
Yeah.
respective ones. And I was looking into like the fan one, which is like the cheapest, it's $8 a month. But it doesn't give you access to that one. Doesn't give you access to like the manga stuff. There's a whole like a bullet point right beneath that for like having access to that one, which would like bump it up to I think maybe $9 a month or something like that.
Yeah. Do they have like a thing where they let you go read?
They do have like a separate. No, I don't know if it's separate. They do have a whole side thing for it too. Now I started noticing that. Well, now I'm just trying to log in and everything.
And of course, I've been keeping up. I've been keeping up on Viz with some of the new. I've been keeping up on Viz, of course, as I always read Shonen Jump every week, and I've kept up with the latest ones as well, like
Oh, okay.
Gun Run, and the new one, which is I think it. Let me check. Let me check the name again.
I just got a reminder of like my taking my medication, my little eye drop for my left eye.
Oh, that's right. You did take those eye drops. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and usually I have that flash for like 3 p.m. I was like, is it really 3 p.m. already? That's crazy.
Time flies.
Time certainly flies. Yes. All right.
Let's say. Oh yeah, it was the mage next door.
The Mage Next Door. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a new one on Jump. The mage next door. It's kind of like if I was to compare it to something, you could kind of say it's kind of like Mastro in a sense.
Hmm.
It's like this guy, like most mages can only learn like 1 to 2 magics, but this guy, it's like it's a bunch of like minuscule, like very situational magic, but he's got so many of them.
Hmm. Okay. 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 So, yeah, Crunchyroll manga is kind of like a premium type of thing. Let me see.
Ma-
Yeah, so it's like
Magic that increases the power of water gun.
okay, so yeah, you tag it on top of your existing like subscription, and it's kind of like a separate thing. So there's like fan and mega fan and ultimate, and then well, ultimate it just gives you it's kind of like Game Pass Ultimate at that point, but fan plus
Yeah,
manga, and then it's mega fan plus manga. So they tag it on
how
top
much?
of that.
How much is the most expensive one?
It's 16 a month.
16. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Hmm.
Like honestly, I expected it to be way higher than 16.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, give it a couple years, maybe.
Give it a couple years.
Give it a couple years, and it'll just like it'll start to look like Netflix and Disney Plus.
Like, dude,
Crazy.
me and Judy don't have either right now, bro.
Oh, then you guys good as far as entertainment?
No.
No.
It's like I think the most that she and I have is like Prime.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of they're too good about that.
It's because other than that, it's like we would like Netflix and Disney Plus, but we just
Right,
don't have
right.
our. We were using my brother's,
Hmm.
and of
And
course they try to crack down on password sharing.
yeah, yeah, that's rough. It's just nice to have, but it's not nice to spend, you know?
Right. I mean, we were thinking about getting. She said we were thinking. She was thinking about just doing her own. I was like, I mean, it would be nice if we could watch shows again.
Yeah, but yeah, it gets expensive here. Sure. Like I guess like right now, fan plus manga in this case is it was what was it, $8. Now this is gonna become $12. So you know, that's not too bad. If you just like
That's
if you
not the
get
worst.
yeah, if you just get it from one place and it's super convenient like that.
Like $16 a month isn't that bad.
Mm-hmm. Although I haven't really been checking out their assortments over there. I still just use Crunchyroll for just like just for anime for the most part. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the epilogue now for My Hero.
Is the new OVA out?
Not quite yet. I think they'll have to do
I
that.
think I
Like,
think they're making. I
they'll have
think
to.
they're making like an OVA.
Yeah, I heard about that. So I think that's gonna be happening probably somewhere mid-December or something like that.
I had seen the scene with them in the hospital before the podcast, and can I just say, like,
Hmm.
emotional, but also very funny with him actually. Watch on.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it got super emotional once All Might chimed in. I was like, oh my.
it's rough.
It's wild to see how everyone hated Bakugo at first, and now he's like one of everyone's favorite characters because
What a
he's just grown
change.
so much.
You know, I
I've said
saw.
before, I was
Hmm,
telling people he will grow on you.
it's true. Like, I like Bakugo's change in character. It's definitely more 9 day. Endeavor's kind of close to that too. And speaking of which, that was kind of emotional too.
Oh yeah, I saw that scene too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I think what gets me too is it's just like what's left on that family. Like you want like the super happy ending where everyone just like makes amends and they can spend time for each other. But Natsu is the one who puts his foot down on everything. And the crazy thing is that he says like, "You know what? I think you've done enough. I think you have paid for everything that you've done like to us individually, to Toya and everything. But having said that, I'm not going to be visiting you or showing you to like my like new wife or whatever going forward."
And I mean, Endeavor said, like, I get it.
He gets it.
He knows he wasn't a perfect father.
That's rough though.
Like Endeavor and Bakugo could have like some of the biggest character arcs of the series for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Hey,
like there's a ton of growth for them both.
but yeah, now it's super different, especially when you see Bakugo like reacting to that bit of news.
I know, bro. That was so sad.
Yeah.
It's like you can see he's like, "That's my boy."
That's my boy.
I thought we was gonna keep beating each other's ass, trying to see who could beat the other's ass.
Hey, get your boy, dog.
It was like it was very much like, because it is true. It's like he's like, we were really just rivals, and now we don't even get to do that anymore.
Yeah. Not in that same capacity, but I think it makes a lot more sense like once everyone sees the time skip and everything.
Oh, the time! Oh, that time! The ending of the time skip is gonna be so emotional.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Also, there was the added two children
the
in the
added.
opening.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like two children holding hands in the opening at the end of it, and I was like, to me, I was like, is that Coda and Eri?
That seems to make sense, right?
Because I was like, there's no way it's like new character, like there's no way it's like a tie. They're not going to go that far. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way like they're going to be like, so these are their kids. I'm like, no shot. I was
I don't
like,
know.
I think it's Coda and Eri. Like they could surprise us and do that, but I'm not holding my breath.
That's fair. That's fair.
We did get a little bit more content, like, because I don't know if we were talking about it, but the Eri chapter that Horikoshi put out for My Hero.
Wasn't that the last one though?
Like it was the last one that he had put out. It was like, because you remember, it was kind of like afterwards. You see, like she's got her guitar and everything,
Oh,
and like
that's
they're getting ready to
yeah.
go. I
Yeah,
was like, that was cute.
that was cute. I think that was a nice thing to kind of like wrap it up on for the entire series.
And I think even around that time, they were kind of hinting there might be a little something between Coda and Eri.
The Electric Boogaloo?
Like, it was kind of like,
I mean, they could
not
do it.
necessarily. Not necessarily. I don't know if I would say it was romantic, but it was kind of like a little something was there.
I think there's like, for them, it's like solidarity and camaraderie in knowing Deku.
That and I feel like since they're not too far from the same age.
Yeah. And we got to watch out for the fan base. They'll do whatever they'll do whatever it takes.
I know that Horikoshi had to take a break from Twitter for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll
That's
definitely wrap it up.
My Hero is a great series. It's a great series, but the fan base, yeah.
Yeah, they got a little crazy.
That's the thing is, the series is great, but some of the fan base, disgusting.
Oh, dude. Oh, don't even remind me. It wasn't even like Horikoshi directed. It was towards like the voice actor for Deku. That was crazy.
I do think it was very, very funny seeing people like. I love how Deku's voice actor immediately became stereotypical shonen voice.
Oh yeah, they did show that quite a lot. It's like, wow, he really personifies him a lot.
And it just became the default, like, oh, hey there, how are you doing? You just like there was that one thing where people were just painting the manga face of Izuku on like their face and then just talking like him.
Oh man,
Hey there, Ochako.
And then smash cut to like their Fortnite models and them just doing heinous crimes over there.
Speaking of which, I heard there might be a Demon Slayer collab on the way.
I saw a meme of that being posted like as if it was saying that like collaboration was announced like way back, and someone was saying like, when's the time? But I have no idea if that's true or not.
I heard it might be coming soon.
Okay.
And if so, that's dope.
They got to get my guy with the gun breathing, the American breathing. That just makes sense for him.
Could you imagine that build breathing?
Build breathing.
First form, Fort.
Oh my god.
Second form, Knight.
Oh, man, Fortnite's a whole different beast. It's so crazy, but I think they do best to like align themselves with a Demon Slayer collaboration for sure.
I mean, especially with the new movie out, I feel like they could just put in so many skins.
They could, yeah. Damn, and I mean they still got other like parts of like the last bit of Demon Slayer to go. I was thinking about this the other day.
Watching, they're gonna add in anything. They're gonna add characters katanas for abilities for sure.
That'd be cool.
Like I feel like you pick up Tanjiro's, it could be water style, it could be the water breathing, or it could be Hidekami Kagura.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be like, thunder breathing, it could be beast breathing, all those kind of they have so much they could do with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
So I couldn't get over like that bit in the movie when I was watching it with Anaya. It was when this is when they beheaded Akaza, and it what felt like a solid hour of this guy. He was still beheaded, but he was still kind of like going back and forth about like the flashbacks and everything like that. We go through the entire flashback.
I want to die. I don't want to die. I want to die. I don't want to die.
Obviously, it's very emotional, right? But in considering like the whole backstory and why he turned into a demon in the first place, but then in between
Dude,
that whole
it's
segment
so
of like
sad,
the beheading right here, and then him still being beheaded over here.
bro. Like the Akasa's backstory is so sad.
I get it. I get it. I get why he was like almost one of the strongest out there. But
It's like he didn't even choose to be one. They kind of just made him one.
yeah, like I think in manga form, like it makes sense to like as far as story pacing, but like in that movie, it didn't make sense. We lost. There was a
The
lot.
basic,
Like all the urgency, like obviously was done the moment he gets beheaded, but the somber like feeling of it gets muddied over the fact that this guy is walking around with no head on him.
it's like
He got
well, it's gonna think he was trying. He was like essentially evolving in a sense.
kind of yeah.
He's like trying to surpass. He's trying to surpass what was typically thought like Muzan was trying to do.
Yeah.
So it's
He was
like
also
his
like
was
yeah, he was
it's like
fueled.
basically trying to surpass beheading. So you couldn't kill him by beheading him. It's like, well, then how can you kill him?
Exactly. He also had just
Well,
like
all be left was the sun.
yeah. He had a very strong like desire to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's like, and essentially his body was like, you can't get stronger if you die. So therefore, we're gonna keep growing you back.
Essentially, what took down Akaza was Tanjiro, Giju, and Akaza
In himself, yeah.
because he beat the crap out of himself.
That was incredible to see.
Truly.
Man, they would not have lived at that point.
Oh no! If he hadn't done that, no, it would have been done.
Yeah.
Like if he hadn't had that change of heart, they would have been dead.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that was kind of everything. I did because this is the only way I could like come up with a thumbnail. I did want to talk about like Black Friday a little bit. Uh,
Okay. Like,
so
I didn't really do anything, so I'm not familiar with the deals.
yeah, that's fair. I'm familiar in the sense that like there's a lot of like fun deals here and there. A lot of things I don't need. This is one of the years now. I think when I was in my 20s, there was a lot of spending to be had. Like the world was my oyster as far as like online shopping. But now like and it's just kind of it's funny how it can just turned out to be like the moment I turned 30 and onwards, it's like everything just kind of shifted a little bit. Where it's like I don't need
Oh,
that,
hold
I
on.
don't need
Wait,
this.
be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just me now. Actually, can y'all? I'll just like double up on myself here. Oh yeah, this is sorry guys. I think it'll be the only way I'll be able to track like Mark if I were not to be seeing myself. So I'll just kind of leave it there, just so I'm like, oh, you're back. Otherwise, I would just use like this scene right here. But what I was trying to say, guys, is that yeah, when I turned 30 at that point, like everything just kind of changed. Like I no longer really needed. Yeah, yeah, I didn't really need a lot of things to be honest, and maybe even like when I was going to turn 30, even prior to that, I was just like, I don't really need to have all this stuff, but it is nice to have. Like I was literally checking up on Amazon right now, and they had a couple of DJI mic sets, and I was like, and they're like the little tiny guys, so you like would probably like attach it to your phone, and you like plug something down here, and it has a transmitter to the little guy like right here at your chest. Everything's magnetized and everything like that. They've gotten really good with the little tiny mic tech behind everything. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, well, I have something for the Osmo Pocket, so that's why I use as like my B-roll, but also like my active camera sometimes here and there. So I feel like I don't really need that anymore. I think I'm okay. But I also see like the value of like this deal being like slashed like 45%, and I'm like, I mean that would be nice, wouldn't it? And nowadays, Black Friday sales just kind of go before and beyond like Black Friday's date itself. So whether you've been like looking at things like just earlier this week or just have checked on them like this or yesterday morning or even now, which is like post Black Friday, yeah, there's just a lot of like really good deals. But I think I'm in a decent place right now, I think. Even not to a point where I need to get like computer components, because I think that would otherwise be the next best thing. Be like, oh, maybe I should. But I think that might be part of Cyber Monday too. I'm not really sure. I think I'm okay. So I mean, knock on wood, my computers just last a little bit longer. Also, what's going on, dude? I've been trying to like activate my new iPhone. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. That sounds kind of rough. Uh, I know I got this phone sometime last year, I believe. Yeah, it was around the time of Mario and Luigi Brothership, and that transitional process was like I was doing it in between like gameplay sessions. I just literally put that thing on the arm of like my couch right next to my old phone and just did the whole syncing process. It was pretty straightforward on that front. I don't know. That was just kind of weird. I think you'd have to like do a lot of troubleshooting and just see if there's anything that you kind of skipped here and there, whether it be like the keeping some old files or deleting a couple other ones. I didn't have too many issues per se. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to like move things over otherwise. I think I'm so locked into the ecosystem here that it'd be kind of rough if I just shipped it out of that. Well, I should keep this guy charging. I have a bad habit of just not charging my phone. That thing is glued to me. That thing is glued to me. Okay, I think we're good. Also, maybe I need a new charging stand. I've had this one for years now that I think about it. This one charges like my phone, my watch, the AirPods case itself. Okay, we're good. We're good. But it's also not compact whatsoever. Like you can fold it, and it's decent for traveling, but it's otherwise, yeah. And I'm just kind of complaining at this point. But yeah, I think I've just like bought a lot of things for Black Friday, but it's also like this is a good deal, and I know that. Like I'll even look at deals at like clothes and everything like that, like coats, things I otherwise would not wear in most other times. But I'm like, hey, that would look nice, wouldn't it? That one day in December. But I'd look at like, oh, look at the price of these Adidas shoes. Like, they look pretty clean, and it's like for what, like under $30 for when they're typically like 60, 70, some of them 100, and it's like, sure, yeah, like that's great, but I don't know. It's one thing. It's one thing. Funny. As it's one thing to I guess buy to prepare. Because I pretty much did that for one of these shoes I have like in the closet right here. It's brand new. I bought it like maybe well over a year ago, but it was like 23, $25 when it typically is much more than that. And I was like, yeah, let's just kind of hold on to that for a little bit. But the problem is that I've been pretty decent about like just taking care of like those shoes and like all of my other clothes and everything like that. I don't really need any of these other things per se, unless something blows up. And I hope, knock on wood again, that doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm pretty all right. But it's so weird because I feel like I'm wasting that opportunity. But we'll have another opportunity like come July. You know, and then July and October are like pretty good days for like Amazon if you're deciding to look for stuff. That's where if there's anything that I need, and this is kind of indicative to like the market in general, where it's like everybody needs this type of like product, right? For me, it's like hair gel related stuff. Or I guess it can be like other like self-care related things. Soaps, deodorants, fresheners. But things that would serve like longer periods of time, it's kind of tough to really like get those down. But I mean, I think that's when I typically will buy things. It'll just be something like self-care related. So that's still pretty nice. I just never like all the exciting. I guess that's my issue is that like a lot of the exciting deals I would get psyched for, and there are a lot of tech related stuff, are things I don't really need anymore. So it's like, am I just wasting money now? The answer is yes, but I don't really like having that happen a lot. Also, double checking. Mark's been gone for a little bit. I know you wanted to BRB. Oh, there you are. Mark! What's going on? Got some food with you?
Yeah, she just called me and told me she was coming home and she's going to the dollar store real quick.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Are we still alive?
Yeah, we're still live. I was just talking about how like with Black Friday, there's a lot of cool things out there, but like nowadays I kind of don't need them because I've already like kind of filled up everything of things I did want. That's a nice thing, but it's
Right.
also kind of like I feel like I'm missing out. The FOMO, essentially.
You know what the wild thing is when you said Black Friday? Hearing you say that, I had an immediate flashback to a podcast you guys did about Black Friday years ago.
What do you recall much like anything from that one, or was it kind of whatever?
I think it was around the first time we started really seeing Cyber Monday.
Really, the first time we started seeing that? That's crazy.
I think that was around like 2015, 2016.
Whoa, that does kind of line up with things. Man, that's a long time now.
I remember Anaya. I think that's the one where Anaya spilled his pineapple juice.
Oh, jeez. Not the pineapple juice, bro.
Remember, and I said, "Woo!" He said, "Woo!" For Cyber Monday.
Yeah, no. I guess there's not really much there, but it's definitely tempting. I was talking to everybody like, oh, there's these like DJI of like wireless mics. I know I have like one for like my little Osmo Pocket, but this one could just like work with my phone, but it can also work with the camera. But it's like $60-ish, and I'm like, that's like a really good deal considering like how well those like play out. But like, I also don't need it. That's a problem. But they always get you. It's like,
It's a
well,
want.
it's such a desire for it and not a necessity anymore. Unless
It's a want, not a need.
like your tech literally just like stops working the next day. Yeah. But I guess if anything, it's a good excuse to maybe go shopping like for people that you want to give gifts for, maybe. But you also have to kind of get crafty about it each year. So I know that I know I got like some like clothes here and there for like Phil and I, for example. It's like, okay, so what can I do now? Am I just gonna keep doing that, or is it gonna be something different? I think for those guys, I think I'll give them like select games, if not like maybe gift cards for them.
I still remember. In terms of tech, I still remember years ago when you surprised the crap out of me when I saw that you were using a green screen at that time. You just rolled it down. I was like, "Wow!"
Oh yeah, was that just in my room? I think that was in this room. Yeah.
I think you said you said I'm actually using it right now. And you scrolled it down. I was like, "Woo!"
Oh really? Yeah. I think I've experimented with that before, just having the daylight in the background and like keeping that when it's actually dark outside, so therefore it's just like pitch black over here. So
I know you did that. It looked like your regular background. I was none the wiser. And he said, "Actually, you pull it down." I was like, "Ooh."
you're like, what the hell is going on?
It was quite literally the. You want the truth? You want the truth? There is no fridge. I lied.
It was never there. I love that bit too. Especially when you put the Hunter x Hunter track in the background.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you the truth. Here's the truth. There is no fridge. I lied.
He's like, there is no fridge. I lied.
It was never there. Oh, man.
There's a cardboard cutout of the fridge.
It's so funny. Because I otherwise would not even have thought about it. But, like, yeah, that fridge is otherwise not supposed to be there.
In the top 10 search results, when you type "there is no," one of them is indeed fridge.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me double check that. Oh god. And I just got reminded of the Amazon AI dubbing again. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's showing up my queue in the immediates, but if I just put F. Oh, no, so not there. R. Okay, there it is. There is no FR. There is no fridge on as the second selected thing.
Oh, from what I said there is no, and I could see like it was like maybe the 9th or 8th result. I saw fridge.
That's crazy. There is no fridge. I lied.
I
That's on the Hall of Fame for me.
think one video that honestly gets me. It's not huge, but it was huge for a little bit. It still does get used sometimes. Markiplier punches you.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
It was so dynamic.
My favorite one of my favorites is that. It's like, it's just that scene from Modern Warfare 3 where you get punched, where you get knocked down the stairs.
Yeah. I think
So trusted you.
I think that was
so did I.
I think that was 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Warfare 3? Or
like, so trusted you. So did I. So tell me, why in the hell does Makarov know you?
That's crazy. Man. That was sending
Or the classic.
pinnacle writing
just you died.
Oh yeah. Or they, it seems you're awake. You're trying to cross you were trying to cross the border.
I don't know why the Markiplier punching one just gets me.
That's a funny one, yeah. I also love his green screen. This is all I ever want to talk about.
Someone made a green screen of him punching.
It's good. It's good.
Where he just comes out of nowhere, just.
My favorite one with a green screen was something like more related towards like Monster Hunter. I think it was shown prior to that, but it's like, I want to put my entire life into this. I want to take my entire allowance and dump it over there. It was, yeah, I was like, yeah, you're right. Sometimes it'd be like that.
I'd seen a video of his recently where he was with this guy called Ethan.
Yeah.
And I had seen one where he's like, there's something about drinking. He said, like, Mark said, he doesn't do too much drinking. He says, I have the Asian.
Have the Asian. That's funny. Yeah, that's
I think what he means by that is like, processing alcohol for Asian people, like the glow.
Yeah, the Asian glow, really. Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why Markiplier does not drink. And I get it.
He'll turn into Rudolph.
Yeah, that and like that is I believe that's a sign of like intolerance. So that means like most of us don't have the capacity to drink like that. Otherwise,
that does not stop them.
It doesn't stop certain people, but it can be like really. I mean, this goes across the board. It's really bad to like overdo it, but it's a little bit more so with us.
I'm fairly certain that Judy's sister is probably alcohol intolerant.
Impressive.
Because she takes like one shot of soju and she's gone.
Oh, that's red. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you said tolerant. I was like, okay.
She gets red. She gets like super drunk.
Yeah, that's me too. Like I will I'll drink like it could just be like a single thing of beer, and you'll just see like me like completely fleshed out, and like all of a sudden like I'm already at that tipsy phase already.
I think since my drink at my wedding wasn't that strong, you didn't feel it too bad.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was an interesting take, because I thought like at the very least I'd get into the tipsy phase, and I was able to kind of hold it well, all things considered.
Yeah, you also didn't get very red at all.
Okay, that's good to know.
Then again, it was also very dark.
It was also it did get pretty dark.
So maybe you did get a tad bit darker, but I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Call me Batman.
Call me Batman. Call me the Dark Knight.
Call me the Red Flesh Knight.
They call me Tomato Knight. They had. I remember you had the drink. You looked at me. You said "Hollow Purple."
Yeah. Hello, purple.
And then we had Chris, David's brother. He did the Sakuna hand signs. He said "malevolent back shot."
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's what he did. That's what he said.
Malevolent back shots is crazy.
He loves to make that joke, dude. Every time he's like "malevolent back shots."
Oh yeah, that was a funny like AI bit that someone did, which was Gordon Ramsay Malevolent Kitchen.
Or the malevolent kitchen. It does sound like it would be his technique.
Malevolent Kitchen.
Malevolent kitchen.
Yeah. I think that's everything. I'll give everyone like an update actually. I know that we'll be talking about our game of the year stuff at some point. If not late December, if not like somewhere in January. Because I know that a lot of us want to like make some time for Metro Prime 4. And it's that'll take a hot minute to just kind of like work towards, but while that's happening, I know that I cleared through Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and I will tell you, like, my takes on that game is that I think it's pretty polished as far as, like, gameplay mechanics, but the gameplay mechanics itself, like any other Musou game, once you jump into, like, all the side quest stuff, it gets, like, heavily redundant after a while. But
it is a game.
yeah, that, like, the main bread and butter is just, like, beating the hell out of massive numbers of enemies, and exploring like enemy weaknesses and everything like that. Like that's
which is like the whole appeal of Warriors games, to be fair.
Right. And that's so it's not really a bad thing on its end, but you know, just be prepared if you're trying to like 100% that game. I ended up not doing that. I did a lot of the side quest stuff regardless, but it's a lot of content just kind of like for something that's kind of straightforward for like the story itself. The story, by the way, is
I think I'm one achievement away from 100%ing Pirate Warriors 4.
Whoa. Okay. That's crazy. Pirate Warriors 4's gotten a lot of content too.
True. I don't think the DLC is done yet.
She is like they'll have something. They'll always add something else on top of it. They really thought back into like in the board meeting saying like, why are we like making more Pirate Warriors? Why don't we just add on the existing one? You know? I think it's already good.
I mean, I don't even know how long it's been. Pirate Warriors 4 was like released. Like I don't even know how long it's been.
Oh god, I think we did a reaction to one of them before. But I don't remember which Pirate Warriors it was. I just remember like the bombastic music for it for one of like the presentations.
Bombastic music. Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye. That gave me Audio Jungle lights vibes. Bombastic music. Audio Jungle.
Bombastic. Bombastic music.
But yeah, so I wanted to also say that Age of Imprisonment follows the timeline of what happened to Zelda during, you know, that flashback in Tears of the Kingdom, and they have
like it's basically just like it's like what happened at that time.
Right, that's exactly how they wanted to play it out, and they were kind of promoting it to be an actual canonical like sequence of events with Tears of the Kingdom. Some people had some like different takes about that one, and I was kind of curious to see how they would like try to like weave that into it while also adding like new stuff to it and not overlap with things, because Age of Calamity, which was kind of the what if story to like Breath of the Wild, like what if there's in that case it was going back in time for this one little guardian dude, and he would kind of like avert the crisis. And like I kind of liked that story of things, but this one was a little bit more like let's try to make it as like synergized to the mainline story of Tears of the Kingdom as best as possible, and
like make it really fit.
Really fit, yeah. But there was some weird stuff that they implemented in that game, which was like a new enemy type. They're called shades, and they're kind of like the gloom effects of like Tears of the Kingdom, but they're also like weird negative manifestations of like just bad juju is the best thing I can probably describe it as. And they just kind of like came and went. Like, that was kind of weird. I also
It's like,
think,
hey,
yeah,
there, you know.
and because of how it like plays out, the ending is exactly how you would like imagine it, where it's like it is the we won, but at what cost type of situation. But Zelda has a lot more work to do ahead of her. So, but what's weird about the ending is that they don't really talk about how she makes it back home or what she does going forward. They kind of like if
Maybe
you
they'll
know,
explain it in another game.
yeah, they pretty much do. Because like the ending is like if you know type of situation. The side character, this is a little bit spoilers like for like this game, but essentially the side character that isn't really that's kind of introduced for the sake of just like cataloging things for Zelda. She's burning notes of like the two new characters, Calamo and the Knight Construct. These are two new characters with their own little bit of lore. Granted, I think you see a little bit of Calamo's notes or just nods to him like in the field in Tears of the Kingdom, where Calamo's a little he's a Korok, and he will plant himself. He'll grow into a giant tree for eons, essentially. So you'll see like remnants of him like in that world later on, but essentially it's him, the Night Construct. No one knows about them, otherwise that's how they kind of get away with it. And as the camera pans up at the ending, you see the light dragon. You're like, oh, that already happened then. And it's like, all right, game over. You won. But we'll do all this other side quest stuff if you want to. So it's weird. Also, I guess they talk about the new Guardians there, and they don't really follow up like post credits. It's kind of weird. Like they were there during the final fight, but there's no otherwise nod to them just saying their piece. So it's
they'll probably elaborate on it at some point.
Maybe I don't think they don't really need to do that. If not, they would have already tried to do that already, because a lot of the story for Tears of the Kingdom is already like set in stone. So I low-key wanted to hear the Goron say, "I would like nothing more than to smash the Demon King." I was like, "Yo, this is my favorite line." Because it was just like, wait, hey, what?
It's just so peak.
But yeah, no. So if you guys know about Tears of the Kingdom, it's pretty much Zelda goes post the war against Ganondorf, and she tells everybody about like, hey, in my time, you know, Ganondorf like rises up again, so I need you to support the ancestors going forward so that they can fulfill the prophecy and like help them out later on. Because otherwise, Link doesn't stand a chance. What's weird about it is that in Tears of the Kingdom, they show that Zelda talks to Rauru, the original king of Hyrule, that hey, Ganondorf comes back, and my dude Link, bless him, but he doesn't win this fight. He doesn't win this fight.
He's taking that L.
He's taking the L, and I mean, she saw that firsthand. So, but in Age of Imprisonment, they have this bit with Sonia, the first queen of Hyrule. And she's the one who actually urges Zelda to not say anything to Rauru about everything, because it was just like, if you, it's the essential plot line of like, if you change something in the past, it's going to like change like the fabric of reality of the future. Everything's gonna be like monumentally different, and there's a reason why we shouldn't
Butterfly effect.
Even like those who control time, like we do, we shouldn't be telling other people about that kind of stuff. Even though
it's the butterfly effect.
Yeah, even though Zelda totally tells Rauru, and it's only to their benefit in Tears of the Kingdom, but in this one she doesn't outwardly talk about that. So it's kind of there's some weird like contrived stuff going on. So
it's a bit messy.
It's a bit messy. What I want to say TLDR is that it was still a fun time. Like if you like the Musou games, this is totally fine.
It's like, well, it's not too bad. You can still enjoy it.
Yeah. And actually, Mark, I never told you about my impressions of like Hades 2 and Kirby, because both of those came out and I picked up both. Kirby Outriders really is just Smash Brothers. Like everything about it. And granted, it's because of the fact that like Sakurai has a team, a very specific team to work the way it is. I know that he works with his wife as well to like create the presentation, so a lot of it feels like Smash Brothers as far as like progression, how things just like play out. Like they play like a lot of fun with just like the suddenly this person appears and you're like, oh, I literally saw that type of asset or something like that before.
You're like, wait a minute.
So it's fun in that way. It's kind of weird because unlike most other games I played, there's not really too much forward progression or like a goal in mind. Like the closest thing is like their little story based mode, which is like road trip, I think they call it, and that just kind of like tells you a little bit of the backstory of like what's going on in like the planet Popstar and this like brand new character. But otherwise, there doesn't really seem to be like much focus for me to like play from here to there. So it's a different experience for me. Whereas like Hades, for example, like there is a forward goal in mind. Everyone's like so they fixate on killing Kronos, and I like the way that they tell that story because of the fact that it's a lot of show don't tell type situations. Like, okay, so as you interact with people, you kind of get an understanding of like, okay, what's at stake? What's the goal for our main character here? And it's pretty much otherwise just the same type of formula of just a roguelike, of just trying to get through to the very end, dying like several times over and just retrying it with different things and learning a lot of the mechanics. So the first like few hours actually was definitely something I've experienced before, but it's always like a nice cool aha moment where it's like, oh, if I use this, it makes things a lot easier during this particular fight or like in general use here. So I feel like I should go for that. And then you try something else new, you're like, oh, I kind of like that. It doesn't work previously, but I kind of like how this one plays out. So I don't know, I've been loving that a lot. But I gotta find a way to at least clear like Hades 2, if anything, before like Metroid Prime 4 like shows up.
Right, gotta get that out of the way.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm still having a really good time with that one. But okay, I think that's everything. Mark, have you been playing anything new as far as games?
Nothing really new recently. Like I've been doing, like I found myself falling back a little bit into Pokerogue.
Pokerogue, that's crazy. Is that still free and everything?
Just bad. It's still free. You can still like, and like I know I think they said once they get all the information from the megas from ZA, they'll add them in the game.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. Okay.
Right. Yeah, other than that, I've been nothing much recently, I would say. It's between that and a little bit of Gekishin Squadron.
Which one is that again?
It's the new Dragon Ball MOBA.
Oh, interesting. All right.
That and Legends, and that and Dragon Ball Legends because their anniversary is right now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, all right. I think that's everything. Unless you have anything else to add, Mark, I think we're good to go ahead and call it.
Yeah, I think we've said enough.
Gotcha. All right. We'll go and wrap it up here, guys. So thank you all so much for tuning in on this episode of DangIT Prodcast. It's been episode 568. My name is Justin.
Mark.
And thanks for watching, everybody. And check out everybody.